Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Intellectuals.
Episode?
Episode with The Intellectuals, guys.
Intellectuals, guys.
I'm your host with the most, Poseidon, and the co-host, I can't think of anything, Guido Grasso.
Hey, Poseidon, how are you? Hi, everyone.
Good, and you? What's up? How you doing? How you been?
Doing good. What color is... I'm legit colorblind.
Yeah, I know, you told me this.
What color is this Calvin Klein number you got going?
Navy blue.
That's navy blue? That's
It's
nice.
navy blue.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
thank you. It used to not fit on me.
Because it was too...
Because I was fat.
Was. Okay. Good. Nice.
And of course, we got the boy, Pantelis. Doing his thing.
Why are you bringing him up?
Yeah, just shut the fuck up and do your show.
And what do you got there? You got that... what is your wrist-mounted device? This is a Patek Philippe. It looks like a $300,000 watch, bro.
It's a $300 watch.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Looks heavy. Why don't you get it adjusted?
Here, feel it.
You
Here.
had it measured to your fat guy wrist, and that's why it's loose.
Yeah.
Why? It's really, it's quite something. Oh, it's a diesel.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Only the brave.
Yeah. Only the brave.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not brave, so every time
What does this
when I'm
do?
about to do something brave, I gotta look at it and be like, I'm brave.
I think you have to be brave to wear this dated.
Yeah. This is the date. That's the date.
What's today's date?
The first. Wait, no. Yeah, the first.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Is the watch smart enough to tell if it's a month with 30 days and 31, or do you have to every...
That's a good question. I don't know. I never... Oh, no, this is time 1 and this is time 2. There's no date. The date is in here.
Poseidon has never looked at that watch.
Well, okay, fun fact, it doesn't work anymore.
Also, let's just be honest.
It's just a nice bracelet at
You
this
can't
point.
tell time.
You're so angry.
Timepieces. I saw once, I was at that, what's that Macy's of London? The guy that was married to Diana there, he owned it there. What's it called?
I'm terrible with people's names.
Harrods. I was at Harrods department store. Beautiful. It looks like the Bay downtown, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I saw chauffeurs parked outside in those, those only-
fake taxi things?
Only in London type looking
Yeah.
cars.
The ones that they use for the fake taxi pornos.
Okay.
You haven't seen fake taxi pornos?
I did, but I think I wasn't looking at the car.
Oh, bro. They're
Anyway.
hilarious.
No, I love that stuff. Anyway, so I see these women dressed in hijab, burqa, the whole thing. They look like ninjas. I'm not kidding. 10 of them look like penguins. They all dress the same.
Yeah.
You can't tell any of them apart except from their watches and their purses.
That's funny.
And their watches and purses were worth more than my life. That's how
funny.
loaded these women were.
Yeah, but
I'm
it's so
seeing-
weird because in their country, their lives, they're worth less than horses.
And a taxi driver told me he was from Dubai, and he's like, his cousin runs the gas or whatever, and when he runs out of gas with his in his Ferrari, he just leaves. It's not uncommon to leave a Ferrari on the side of the road because it ran out of gas in
Dubai?
yeah.
Oh, I believe it. I had a coworker when I worked in car sales. He was a car salesman in Dubai. He goes, I go, what's more worth it? Because I keep hearing people about moving to Dubai and shit.
Venezuela too. Gas is a quarter.
Yeah, but also Venezuela, you can't eat. So there's that too. And finally, he goes, it comes up to the same thing because he goes, everything, you're making so much money over there that everything is so expensive. And then in Dubai, it's part of the lifestyle, right? So you want to have the expensive car, the this, the that, So you end up spending more, but so you don't really save money. You're just living paycheck to paycheck like you do here. So he goes, but I'm happy.
Quality of life is
Quality of life, he said,
all-
is better here, which is weird.
In London, you know how like there's a Saturday night spot in every city, like here, whatever you have Crescent Street, you have Old Montreal, you have somewhere there's the nice cars driving by nice places, see who's who, the who. In London, there's a section where it's all tea rooms, It's not bars because most of the people don't drink alcohol. So these high-end classy tea rooms with like Antabli or fruit tropical drinks, those are the spots to be seen. And you'll see these Lamborghinis and Bentleys and yeah, it's interesting. And everybody there is a bloke.
Hey, bloke.
Yeah.
Good day, bloke. Good day, mate. Would you like a cup of tea?
They don't say good day in
Good day.
They say that in Australia, mate. Jessica Sorrell.
Australia. Yeah. I always wanted to visit England.
It's cool. It's really expensive. It was cheaper for me to fly to Croatia. We had a show on Sunday, and then the next show was Friday. So we had, 6 days in between. It was cheaper to fly to Croatia and hang out there till the next show than it was to stay and pay rent in a shitty place in London.
Really? God damn.
Because the planes are like buses over there, right? Ryanair and
it's true.
EasyJet is $49, man. You just
You could fly from Athens to Rome.
Yeah, for nothing.
For like 26 euros.
Yeah.
Peanuts. That's insane. That's amazing.
And in addition, there's trains. The train system, the rail system in Europe is phenomenal.
Yeah, I heard the train system is bananas.
Yeah. Because you can pay
That's
for
how it's described. When you buy a pass, it says, here's your
Bananas.
banana pass.
and
This is going to be bananas.
You can pay for high speed, medium, and regular, like 12-hour, 1 hour. It's great. I think.
Wait, what? 12 hour? That didn't make any sense to me.
If I get let's say I want to go from Rome to Milan, I could take the super fast TGV train, and it costs it's 2 hours, or I could take the 10-hour regular train, and it's the price difference.
The train takes 10 hours?
Whatever it is, I'm giving you. There's options. There's options for how fast you want to get there. I think here after the war, the essence industry and the cars, they did it on purpose to make the trains not work well here. It makes no sense that the train from Montreal to New York, 600 kilometers, 300 miles, is 12 hours.
The train
from
here to New York.
Yeah. It's a 1 hour flight.
Well, if it goes, 80, 70 kilometers an hour?
It stops a lot. People getting on and off.
Yeah, of course. That makes sense.
But the car is 6 hours.
How does that make sense?
It's 6 hours.
No, a car is 9 hours.
In your head. A car's 9 hours because you stopped to take 5 shits. How long did it's true? Remember we waited all day for him to show up to New York?
Yeah, he takes forever.
Yeah.
Everyone else, they're like, we're there in 7 hours. This guy's like, I'll be there in 3 days, bro.
So wait, hold on. The official... Also, I think I got lost at some point as I was coming down. I must have taken a wrong turn.
It's a straight line.
And then I
I was about to say,
it's a straight line.
Because I had to take multiple turns.
The 87 becomes the
Straight
15.
line.
I ended up paying like 8 toll booths. I was
Because
like,
you got off. You weren't supposed to get off. Why did you get off?
I ended up in New Jersey at some. I was
Why?
like, how the fuck am I here? I was lost. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
First of all, if I recall, they were staying in Brooklyn, so that's the other water. Why are you in New Jersey? God knows.
Bro, I'm going on an adventure, bro.
It's a straight line, bro. You go from here to the Bronx, straight line.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a retard.
A retard.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that word in French. Il est retardé. He's a little slow.
It's not retardé. It's not retardé in French.
What is it?
Is it?
It's retardé.
No, we had this
It
conversation.
means that he's slow. He's delayed. I think it means delayed, right?
No, because en retard means to be late.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
So when we say something and you get the point an hour later, you are retardé.
Like right now, the way you're acting is very retardé.
Yeah.
Why?
Like, shut the fuck up.
'Cause you
if
still
a
have a
French guy
look-
hears retardé, he knows what you're saying.
You have a confused
You're
look
being
on
a
your
cunt
face.
for no reason.
Yeah.
Remember you said you're working on that, so you don't be a cunt on the podcast for no
I'm
reason?
not being a cunt.
You look like you put mousse in your hair today.
I did. I put this weird
Wait, you put
wax.
mousse? A wax?
No,
No, you look like you put on
was-
studio brand.
it was an
Gel.
You know Axe? What point?
So you put
I'm a little bit tired. What was I saying?
wax.
Yeah, I think it is mousse. I think I put it.
Wait. If it was mousse, you wouldn't be doing this. That's something.
It's in a tin. It's in a tin can.
Mousse is it comes out like shaving cream.
Okay, so it's not mousse. It's
Whatever.
I don't know what
it
it is. It was very.
is. Yeah.
It's actually kind of nasty.
It's very.
It's my semen.
It's very shiny. It looks like you have semen in your hair. Your hair's shiny. My hair's terrible. I got to do something. Hey, I read something this week.
What is it?
George Clooney, admittedly, has been using the Flowbee to cut his hair for the last 20 years.
The what now?
It's an extension you add to the vacuum cleaner. And he's been cutting his own hair for 20 years. I'm sure with the
I don't know what a
exception-
Flowbee is.
Pantelis, you know what a Flowbee is? Okay, do you remember in Wayne's World there was they have the guest, it's called the suck cut? Bro, it's a yellow, you take a vacuum cleaner, man, you add the fucking clippers to the end of the vacuum and it cuts your hair and no hair falls. And it sucks so your hair's, come on, man, the Flowbee. Whatever. Just gonna draw.
I don't know. I'm not 78. But we came up, by the way, for the audiences, we came up with another top 10 list today.
We did. Are you ready?
Yes.
We should have
This one's nice.
Wait, you guys
The
can't
theme
keep,
music.
yeah, you can't keep making up top 10 lists and not telling me, because then I don't have music ready.
We need
Oh, yeah,
theme
it's true.
music.
You can't be this bad at your own show, bro. Come on.
So it's
Well, how did the responsibility fall on me?
because it's your show.
It's your show.
You're the host. So
Oh, yeah, it's
can
true.
you do while he's come up with theme music for the top 10 list? It's the top 10 list. The Poseidon and Guido Intellectuals top 10 list.
I was close.
What are you regaling
Bro, it
us?
sounds like
what are you
song-
retards regaling us?
Where's the
with?
list?
Song number 3 in a strip joint. This is when she comes out with the.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Intellectuals brings you a new top 10 list, which means it's gonna make no fucking sense.
Okay.
All right, what's the
This
top?
was actually pretty tame. I find.
Tame.
Yeah, tame. I'd like to call it tame. Okay. This top 10 list is top 10 foods to eat when you get the munchies.
Munchies, because
The munchies. After you smoke weed, the ganja,
You smoke?
the devil's leaf.
Did
No,
you
I
smoke?
don't.
You don't smoke.
I don't. I get too paranoid.
How did
I have CBD though.
CBD works?
CBD works. CBD works. All right.
So you came to see me and you said it smelled like ganja
Marijuana, and this is how we came up with the list.
because I
Did you fix this on Friday? The mix minus when we left, or no?
Yeah, I did.
You sure?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, because... Hold on, now I don't know.
I don't know either, but I can't stop recording, so we're gonna find out if the audio's fucked.
Oh, no, bro.
Yeah.
how fast can we come
No,
up
I did.
with
I did.
closed captioning subtitles?
We're gonna go ahead and trust them.
No, I did. I think I did. Now you fucked me.
You did it. You did.
Okay.
Well, did you or didn't you?
I think I did.
You could be doing all this for
I
nothing.
think I did because I double checked on Monday before
Oh, really?
we started the
Okay,
thing,
that's perfect.
and it was already off.
Good job, buddy.
Okay. All right. So coming in at number 10 for top 10 munchies. Read it out loud, Guido.
10 chips or dry cereal.
Did you write dry cereal on
You
there?
wrote dry cereal.
I wrote
yeah.
dry cereal.
Like
So
You
the
guys
reason-
weren't sure what chips are. Is that why?
No, the reason I wrote that is because when in the past, because I wasn't sure if he wanted to talk about in theory what the best munchies are or things that have happened to us. So I find sometimes
A bit of both.
when I'm munchies after I'm ripped, I have the desire to masticate, meaning to.
Yeah, that's
Crunch.
normal. I forgot why it does that.
So I don't know why it does that, but so chips like Doritos and whatever.
Yeah. My
But
poison
also,
is
I've eaten
Tostitos
just Captain Crunch.
You guys are both crackheads.
Tostitos with or without salsa.
with the cheese salsa.
Oh, that's fat. Yeah. You know what they don't have here? In the States, at 7-Eleven, you can just go get that and just pour it on your hot dog and that pump.
That's
that
too
che-
much.
It's too much. No.
That's
It's too much. It's too fat. You prefer the Mondu all sugar aisle at Couche-Tard.
actually I've never had cheese on my hot dogs.
I don't think I think I had it once, but it's not. No, don't
Yeah,
put cheese on your hot
it's not wild. I'm not
Put
wild
real
about
cheese. Don't put that pump cheese.
it. Okay,
How about the cheese in a can? I'll buy you that.
cheese in a can.
Yeah, like mousse. Put on a crack.
Oh no, I've never had that. In
Yeah,
my
You
man.
can eat it. You can wear it.
Huh, interesting.
Chips.
All right,
Number 9.
numero 9.
Oh, you shouted out Kit Kat.
Specifically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Give yourself a break.
Kit Kat. Already Kit Kat is fucking phenomenal.
There's 4 of them.
What?
There's 4 of them.
Kit Kats?
Yeah, there's 4 pieces that you break off, or do you eat it like
So
a
it's called a
fat
Kit
fuck in
Kat
one
or
bite?
Kit Kats?
He just swallows the
He
whole
just
thing.
swallows the whole thing.
I want to see the world burn, so I don't break them off. I bite into it.
Oh, you're in a hurry.
Yeah, I'm one of those assholes.
So you're like the wolves fighting for the dead deer carcass. You're fighting over the best parts to. Were you and your brothers like that when there was a box of cookies?
Bro. What me and my brothers, we had to
Fight.
You don't understand when we would share.
You
when
don't
we
want to
would
be the runt of the litter.
hold on. When we would split chocolate or anything to eat, we had to get a ruler.
Your piece is bigger.
Yeah, we had to get a ruler and we had to measure our pieces to see if it was fair. And then when we would add, let's say, I don't know, juice or a soft drink or whatever, we had to measure the cup. And then we'd get into arguments about, oh no, this cup's longer, so
You
it
would
has
be
more.
dirty. Would you
And
be
then
dirty?
when they got older, they started measuring their penises.
He's laughing because it's so true.
Yeah, I know.
So I choked on my saliva.
The winner would have to blow the other guys.
Fun fact, I got blown every time.
Who was blowing you?
So you had the smallest dick?
Oh, wait. I was trying to...
Fun fact, I made my younger brothers blow me. Okay, whatever.
That's funny. But, yeah, and then I used to fuck them over all the time.
By
Because-
coming all over the Kit Kat.
By finishing in their mouth.
No, but when they were younger, I used to pull this scam. Like when they had a hard time eating their food and they liked the food, I was like, "Oh, yo, you want me to help you out with that? I can help you out." I was like, "Oh, how?" Like they didn't know, right? I'd just yank it and start eating, and then they'd start losing their minds, and they'd go, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then pull it back. We were kids. We were like,
Yeah, yeah.
I was
not
like
something you would
I was
do
like
now.
23, bro.
A mere months ago. Countable months ago. When we were kids. Yeah.
All right, count of blowing your brother. What's next?
Oh yeah, it's true. We're doing the list. I forgot.
Number 8 is a classic.
Numero ocho.
8 is a classic.
It is a classic. Honestly, this
It's
is a
American,
classic.
an American classic as well.
Oreos.
Oreos.
Oh.
Who doesn't love those?
Oreos.
Oreos.
Why'd you pick Oreos?
I didn't pick it. You picked it.
I thought you guys made a list together. I thought you all agreed.
We did, but some of them he picked, some I picked.
I get it, but you
Oreos
guys
is a
agreed.
classic.
You
It's,
guys both agreed that number 8 on your list is Oreos,
Yeah.
right? So we're asking you, me as the public, why did you pick Oreos?
It's as iconic as a Tootsie Roll. It's as American as Happy Days. My best friend and an Oreo cookie. Remember
For-
that commercial?
For me, you know what it is? No, I don't. I'm
Licking all the creamy middle. Been eating them this way
No,
since
he was
we were
giving the
very
creamy middle to
little.
his brothers. to
Oreo. With a little glass of milk. Do you go like this? Do you do like John Malkovich in that stupid movie about poker?
say. Rounders.
This is the best Russian accent ever.
no.
I like John Malkovich.
Yeah, he's great. I love it.
But the
What was his
reason
name in that movie?
I don't remember.
for me, it would be because of the whole licking thing.
Not the black,
Yeah.
the two black parts squashing
you
together.
just-
The white part is that?
Yeah, when you lick the white one, yeah.
Oh, you do it like that?
Yeah.
You eat a.
We're still talking about him and his brothers losing bets.
You really would eat an Oreo like that? You wouldn't take it off.
I would go and I would just go. I would go to.
So
town.
you would unscrew it.
I would make out with it.
You would unscrew it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would I. That's good.
Yeah, I would go to town.
But the problem.
That's
with
how I learned
Oreo-
how to eat pussy.
from
Yeah.
Oreos
Yeah.
with your brothers.
Many
So when I
times at the
went
grocery
down-
store, people were like, "That's not an Oreo, sir."
That's his mother.
Are you saying you licked your mom? What are you saying, bro?
It's a joke, bro. Calm down.
I find that
Jesus Christ.
we've overdone Oreo so much, though. There was a period where Oreo showed up everywhere. Like if
Yes,
you ordered a
I agree.
cheesecake, there would be Oreo cheesecake. If you ordered this, that, this, it's
It was
like
Oreo
Nutella
everything.
now. There's too much Nutella.
It became like Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I put that shit on everything.
Including your mother's pussy.
Yeah. Your mother's. You like.
I can't believe
you like
that's
spicy
you
mother's
could have said
cunt?
anything. You shit on yourself. Basically, you could have said anything. You could have like, that's his own mother. Like, why'd you go?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's insane. Like, I'm such a motherfucker, bro.
He put Frank's Red Hot Sauce on his mother's cunt.
Yeah, every night. That's why she woke up angry every time.
Well, I would be too if I was trying to sleep and there was fucking Frank's Red Hot on my clit.
And you lived with him. He's always
Poor
trying-
lady, she's all
he's
trying
always
to
trying
sleep.
to bang you. He's like, you want to get stuck in that dryer? Like, I heard you got stuck in a window, Mom. What?
Trying to sleep. She put her teeth in the glass.
Oh shit!
Oreos.
I don't know
All
why
right.
that was funny. in
All
my
right,
head.
well, that's a good pick, though. I think people can agree.
Yes.
Oreos are
Oreos
beloved.
are. Oh, a little known
100%.
fact: Oreo is the munchie of choice on the cheat day for a Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh, nice.
Oh, interesting.
He destroys a box of Oreos. All right. Number 7.
Siete.
Fruit Loops. He yelled out Fruit Loops. He didn't yell out cereal. He yelled out Fruit Loops. So
Fruit Loops specifically.
Why specifically?
I had them once when I was high, and they were phenomenal.
So you had something once while you were under the influence,
Yeah.
and it made the list higher than your childhood addiction of Oreos.
Yeah.
correct.
That is fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
Might I add, how many times are you going to ask me what I'm having
What do you mean?
when we're at the drive-thru to pick up coffee to come to this podcast?
Well, because sometimes you change. Sometimes you say,
No, you change.
"Oh, I'm a changing
It's
man.
always the
I'm
same.
growing. I'm growing.
It's always the same.
I'm still
My coffee is exactly like those.
I'm still a big, strong boy that's getting in his vitamin C.
I don't know what that
His
means.
brother's mouth.
Fruit Loops. Not Tricks, not Fruity Pebbles. Fruit Loops. Fruity Pebbles are just colored Rice Krispies. Fruit Loops are okay. Do you let them sit or do you crunch them?
You fucked up
I
the
think-
list.
You fucked up the list.
This one's garbage.
I didn't know
though.
that. Let me see. Let me
He
see.
didn't even answer the question of whether he wants
Sorry.
them crunchy or soggy.
I don't know. But why is he?
Crunchers.
What are you censoring
Fruit
for?
Loops.
Fuck you. Now we have to make it a whole thing.
Yeah, what are you
about this.
censoring?
He's censoring. He's like, this one's garbage.
Yeah, who are you to make that decision? You're as stupid as he is.
This is what Poseidon decided he was gonna fucking censor our right of free speech. The word donuts.
Why would you censor
This
donuts?
word apparently is garbage. Please explain.
Brings back memories.
Why did you say that's garbage? I don't understand.
No, because
What did he just do? What did he
okay, look, I'm busting your balls.
No,
the
you're
real
not.
reason.
By the way, for the record, I've learned this about him doing podcasts. He doesn't know what busting balls means. He keeps using it interchangeably with many other words.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
messing
not,
around.
being
No,
a
the
dick
real reason. The
or-
real reason.
or-
Look at me. Look
That's
at me.
not busting
Look
balls.
at me.
Busting balls
the real
is like,
reason,
bro, how many chins you have?
Yeah, he doesn't know what it means, but he uses it a lot, so it's good. Bro, I'm just fire hydrant. It's the same thing.
Bro, I'm just fire. What are you doing?
We picked because we wrote down 11.
I have a feeling
That's
this-
why I got rid of it.
So we
For
wrote
real?
down 11, meaning
Let me ask you,
in my
between the
penmanship,
two of you,
I
between
wrote
two
down,
adults, you can't count to fucking 10. There's two of you, and counting to 10 was a problem.
You know
There's
what he-
two of you.
You know what he likes to do? He likes to give shout-out orders while driving. That's
So-
how he wrote.
So let me get this straight.
You want me to write and drive?
You two idiots were writing, driving,
No.
yelling, taking orders, and making a list. How are you not arrested? I don't understand.
Well, look, at least it's better than drinking and driving.
Who says?
So if we're gonna take a positive out of this.
So we don't like donuts. Fuck donuts.
fuck donuts.
Okay,
Next.
so donuts never happened.
Remember when Dunkin' Donuts was around in Montreal? And do you remember when they used to actually deep fry donuts?
No, I don't remember that.
No, but that's
They used to deep fry donuts like McDonald's French fries.
really.
Yeah.
That's cool. We have something like that now. Lokumades.
Yeah,
It's a
Mr.
Greek
Puffs.
thing. Yeah, there
now
you
it's
go.
just been invented.
Yeah, he just invented
Yeah,
it.
this 1,000-year-old pastry has just been invented.
No, I didn't say. Yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, I see. I see my.
Like
father.
the
I love how he's
Spanish
like, I
make
didn't say things like, oh no, I did say it. Yeah.
like
see my
Spanish
father
make churros and like Italians make zeppole. The Greeks they decided to fry dough too, and they call it lugomades.
Yeah.
Or Mr.
Why do you
Puffs.
say it like that? Just lukumades.
Lugomades. Mr. Puffs. Those guys were on Dragon's Den. Mr. Puffs would work in Australia, except would mean something else.
Mr. Puffs is kicking ass. Actually.
They're great.
They're doing
And I
good
hear they're
business.
good guys too. But in Australia, a puff is a faggot. So it wouldn't be called Mr. Puffs in Australia.
Oh yeah, that's what them instead of saying faggot, they say puff.
He's a
Yeah.
puff.
They say you're a poofter. also,
Poofter.
they say.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this puff over here, man.
Yeah.
Or poof. Or
It's
poof.
very
like
funny.
this.
It's very funny.
Poofter.
All right.
All right, number 6.
Yes, let's move on. Here, let me take care of it. This was your choice.
Absolutely, and I know some people will agree with me.
Que bon chocolate milk.
Specifically K-Bon.
Kibon
Yeah.
specifically, because if you recall,
creamy.
It's creamier. It flows. It's so. I could quench that like Michael Jordan in a fucking Gatorade commercial.
He's not wrong.
It's wonderful, and because of that
Richness.
that creamy part, believe it or not, is actually, I think it's, what do they call it as an ingredient that you can't pronounce? Either guar gum or xanath gum.
What?
Bro, are you trying to summon demons, bro? What are you trying to do here, bro?
If you look at the ingredients, because I was fat enough to try to figure out how come when I make chocolate milk at home, it's not like this. And you remember making chocolate milk with Nesquik, which we used to call Quick, with no Ness. It was just
With the spoon?
With the spoon, and it was a tin, and
Yeah, the powder.
and it would make the little
bubbles.
bubble of explosions.
was
I was trying to
delicious.
explain that to him, but he didn't know.
Yeah, I
that
don't
was
think
great.
I had it.
That was also it's not that's stuff that doesn't happen anymore.
No, they
That
don't let
and
kids make their own
Go
shit.
glue cookies. No, now the kids just yell at their mother to bring while they're playing PlayStation.
Yeah.
All right,
Ma,
So
get the meatloaf!
K-Ball chocolate milk or seal test.
Okay, and you're saying number 1 chocolate milk of all time
It would have to be the Quick that you make out of the tin, but number 2
would be this.
would be this K-Ball chocolate
So then,
milk.
okay.
The store brand of Couche-Tard, or for our rest of Canada, Max. You know Couche-Tard's called Max?
Who's Max?
MAC''S. That's what every Couche-Tard
Hold
in
on.
Ontario.
MAC.
Apostrophe F.
Max.
How you doing, Mac?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Couche-Tard is called Max.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
I know.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff I don't know.
Staples is called Bureau en Gros, but Canadian Tire is still called Canadian Tire. That was grandfathered in. They didn't go with the Office de la Langue Française.
It's true, because that one's easy too. Roux canadienne.
Yeah, look how easy it was for you to say it.
They're like, listen, bro, this isn't Afghanistan.
All right,
All right.
number 5.
Numero cinco.
Why are
This
you
was-
Spanish all the time?
I don't
What
know,
is that
bro.
shit?
Look, I like a bit of flair.
A little Ric Flair?
Woo! All right, number 5.
Mae West.
Yeah. You picked this one too.
Mae West is iconic. And let me tell you,
Poseidon, have you had Mae West?
I have, but I haven't had it high.
Okay. But it is delicious.
yes,
I know
I like
this.
it better than Joss Louis. And I recall the Mae West when they would be individually wrapped, as they are now, but they would be 2. So you can save one for later. Mae West is iconic.
Is it a Quebec thing?
It's a Vachon, which was the hostess brand of Quebec. Vachon Pastries
But
was
did it
bought
go,
by
Did it go
Saputo.
anywhere else? Or
No.
did it only come out here?
I think it's not in the rest of Canada. That's why when people would make fun of French Canadians, they would say pea soup, Pepsi, and
Mae West.
Vachon, or they would say just Vachon. That was the iconic lunch for a Quebecer.
Because they're jealous of us.
Yeah, and but Mae West is, and then Saputo bought it, and anyway, yeah, Mae West is, I love it. I love it so much I would eat it with a fork and knife at my wedding.
I haven't had Mae West in over a decade, but I can. You're talking about it, and I could
It's
imagine the taste.
Yeah, yeah.
Delicious.
Like
All right,
a-
well, I'm with you on Mae West.
Yeah, Mae West is great.
Poseidon has
All right.
nothing to say about Mae West, so what's next?
All right.
Number
Number 4.
he shouted this one out.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 4.
McFlurry Oreo.
Or Blizzard. Those
Or
are
Blizzard Oreo.
So you shouted it, but you put 2 different things.
I put Blizzard down because I'm
Yeah.
older.
Yeah.
Well, they're different things.
But
though.
Blizzard came out first.
But they
remember,
taste different.
I remember. No, it's just the fucking milkshake. It's a thicker milkshake that you shove.
No,
shit
they
into.
taste different.
Okay, they probably do.
They do taste a bit different.
But basically, Blizzard did so well that McDonald's says, "Let's jump on this."
Yeah, let's
like
copy
when McDonald's started making Starbucks coffee. That's
Even
what
though McDonald's with the chocolate sundae they won, that was delicious.
does. It's iconic. It should never change. It's wonderful.
yeah.
But specifically the McFlurry Oreo for me, because when I used to smoke weed, bro, I used to get so high sometimes that we'd go through the drive-thru, order McFlurry Oreo with extra Oreos twice and chocolate fudge in it.
Okay.
Then eat it, and I was so high, I forgot I had one. I'd go through the drive-thru again
Which
and
one?
have another
Lackady?
one.
Marche
Yeah,
Central?
yeah.
Let me
when I
tell
had
you-
my old Suzuki,
What kind of Suzuki? A Swift?
it was a SUV.
So you would get double that type of order
Yeah.
repeatedly.
No
It's-
wonder I got fat.
I'm surprised. How did you maintain such great shape?
I'll tell you though, he showed me pictures of him powerlifting as
he's
super
strong.
fat Poseidon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying this because, a lot of fat guys are like, I'm fat, but really there's muscle
No,
under
he's
here.
strong. He's strong.
No, this
Yeah.
fucker, his biceps were like Hulk Hogan's.
Yeah,
Like, he
he-
had giant, like he's...
All he would do was go there and lift weights and jerk dudes off. His biceps
knew you were
were
gonna
so
say that.
powerful.
he really did, like... Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he used to work out a lot at the gym, like to get bigger. But
You probably have a
I
really
used to
strong punch.
if he
Yeah.
did, I don't know now because he hasn't done anything in a while. If he would, the amount that he would work out, if he wasn't eating,
Oh
like
my God, he'd be a
Garbage, I
monster.
would be an animal.
yeah,
would be a
because he was
monster.
eating like a dumpster. So basically, he
Yeah.
would work out, and the guy would be like, "Remember, don't eat any dough, don't eat sugar." He's like, "Okay, bro." He would work out for an hour and then go grab an entire pizza,
Oh my
grab
God,
some
if
ice
you would have
cream.
I used
just
to
had
work
like
out
steak and
6
salad, you would be a monster.
Yeah,
6
he
days
would've
a
been-
Now
week.
you're actually a monster, but in a different way.
He would have actually, no joke, the way he worked out, if he ate properly,
They would have cast you
6
as
days a
predator,
week.
bro.
yeah. He became a different kind of predator.
Okay.
McFlurry. By the way, if McDonald's you ever say they don't have it, it's just because they're lazy fucks and they don't want to clean the
yeah.
machine.
Yeah, the machine's broken.
Because my ex Debbie had an ice cream shop, and she would tell me what a pain in the ass every day it was to clean that ice cream machine.
Oh, you had to clean it every
the
day?
milk, it's milk, it rots. So you can't just leave milk in the pipes of the machine.
Oh
It
shit.
has to be cleaned through, like
With water.
yeah. So that's why when they don't have
Wow.
it, it's because they're lazy. It was cleaned from yesterday, and they'd rather not turn it on. And it's the good managers there today.
But you can't really say anything like turn it on either, because then they're gonna spit in your fucking McFlurry. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Next.
Number 3.
All right. This is also iconic to Montreal.
You shouted this.
Yeah. Der Steamy.
2 steamies,
Two
hot
steamies.
dogs.
Yeah. 2 hot dogs. Which, you know what? As I get older, I am partial. I sometimes like a toasty hot dog.
Yeah.
Where steamy is steamy for anyone that
I
doesn't
never
know.
liked Toasties when I was young, and
Yeah,
then
but now as I get older,
Yeah.
for some reason, you see, now steamy is okay. You know the New York hot dog that you have with the sauerkraut and the mustard on it on the hot dog. Now, what they do in Montreal is they put the bread in like this a steam container, so the bread gets soggy and mushy, almost wet, and that's an iconic Montreal hot dog. And I'm
Oh, that's an iconic Montreal thing. I didn't even know that.
steamies, yeah.
the steaming we do of the bun, they do either here and in China when they make steamed buns.
Really? I didn't know that.
I know.
Here it's done with hot dogs, there with bats.
Yeah, yeah. If you have a hot dog anywhere else, it's
Yeah.
bread is regular. It's not steamed.
Wow. Well, okay. Well, hold on. Question: Why do they do that?
What do you mean? That's like saying why they put salt on something.
Why
But
do they do that? I don't know.
And like nowhere else, they don't do this.
Probably some old time Greekster started it that fucking caskrut and became it stuck.
Yeah,
Why do they
everything's
put
different.
the toppings of pizza under the cheese in Montreal only?
Oh, is that a Montreal thing?
An all dressed
I
pizza
didn't know
in
that either.
Montreal has sauce, mushrooms, green peppers, pepperoni,
Oh, that's right, the
then
cocksucker.
cheese on top. So you take a piece and it goes. It's a Montreal move. If you
Yeah.
go for an iconic all dressed pizza, that's how it is here.
Oh yeah, and it all falls off.
Yeah.
But you don't mind it. That's if you're in the mood for like a sous-marin, greasy spoon
Yeah,
type
yeah.
pizza,
Yeah.
which sometimes I like to have. I don't always go like I have to make pizza like Italy. I go with the palate. I'm confident enough in my Italianness that I like this coffee.
While
And
you're
I
on
will-
the super local trend, what do you prefer? And one at a time, Saint Viator or Fairmount Bagels?
Fairmount. I love St. Peter. I know the owner's nice people. Love Fairmount a lot better.
Poseidon.
I don't think I've had Fairmount.
All right. Well, I haven't had bagels in years. Mine favorite was always Fairmount.
I had the
People talk about Saint Viator, but Fairmount was always
Well, St.
way
Peter's
better.
everywhere, and they're just as good. You know, I mean, you're saying like Coke and Pepsi,
Yeah.
but Patrick Hakeem, shout out, comedian. You
Mm-hmm.
should follow him. We were ripped once at 3 a.m, and we decided to do the Pepsi challenge. In the 80s, they had the Pepsi challenge. They would make you try 2 soft drinks covered, and you say
Double
you
blind,
chose
placebo.
yeah.
Oh.
But the thing is, Pepsi, in the first sip, Pepsi's better because it's sweeter. But in the long run, turns out Coke is better because it's too sweet. Anyway, so we did that. And we noticed Fairmount bagels were symmetrical, perfectly round. The hole in the middle. Sometimes a St. Viator bagel, you'll have a hole like this. It's all messed up. Whereas Fairmount, it's always like a tight anus. And they were just warmer and better. And probably Jewish.
I've
Whereas
had
the St.
better-
Viator,
you know-
they're
you know what?
I've had
Italians.
better experience with Fairmount.
But St. Viator's are great.
They're
And-
great. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying between them, if
Yeah.
you ask me to choose,
Yeah.
I choose Fairmount all the time.
But St. Viator has the oatmeal cookies like we had in CEGEP.
I never had those anything else but bagels in either place.
Have you ever had Do you remember the cafeteria in high school or in CEGEP?
Yep.
You had that warm oatmeal cookie?
Yeah.
The only place I found them was St. Vito.
The one that's just in that wrapping, the regular
The plastic
see-through wrapping,
wrapping,
that
yeah.
little, the
That-
thin plastic wrapping.
The
yeah.
only place I found them ever.
It's like a
is in-
Montreal school district thing. They make them because those cafeteria ladies used to make all that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, the only place I found them since then was that St. Vito Bagel. And the guy that works there looks like he never sleeps. He looks like a vampire.
Yeah.
Where's St. Viator?
Across the street from Souvlaki. We're giving you a trip down memory lane there.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler went.
You know where you guys actually should go, and I should have brought this up at the beginning of this episode, but I'll bring it up now. One of our new sponsors. You should go visit them actually because me and Poseidon tried them out and they're good. They're basically selling two things at once. So in the morning, it's Express at 3835 Boulevard Côte Vertu. The number is 514-544-6425. So at 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. you get your Express breakfast.
Okay, Egg Express.
Egg
Oh, I thought
Express.
you said Express. I'm like, Express what?
Express.
So this is Express on Côte
Express.
Vertu.
On Côte Vertu, 3836 Côte Vertu. That's 514-544-6425. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. you get yourself a breakfast. But starting at 11:30 a.m. all the way till 8:30 in the p.m., it's Pizza Boys. Same location, 514-544-6425.
Hey, I love these guys. So these
and
guys
they're
start
making
off
pizza
with
after.
breakfast and then they make pizza.
And delicious pizza. So
I
think
think God bless him. I'm gonna have to support him.
I've had that
As a
pizza.
fellow
Yeah.
pizza man.
Yeah, I've had
I
that
think
pizza.
I'm going there tomorrow.
So here's what happened. They asked for, just mention us and they'll be really nice to you.
Mention Pantelis comedy.
Mention Pantelis.
Yeah.
Just mention Pantelis.
Pantelis.
Yeah. And they, so basically I said, look, we'll accept this deal, but I got to try this pizza because we assumed, you're not going to have good pizza. And they blew us away.
So we're talking about the pizza. They make the Montreal pizza.
Three people tried it. Him, me, and my girlfriend. All three of us said, yo, what the fuck? Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
I'm looking forward to tasting it.
The Pizza Boys. Once again, that's 3836 Boulevard Côte Vertu, 514-544-6425.
You sounded like the Lallier Honda in the 80s. Remember? 2525 Côte Vertu West.
Yeah.
2525 Laurentian Boulevard West of Côte Vertu.
I think I'm going to get in the weekend because now I'm thinking about pizza.
Yeah, now you made me think of it. But speaking
hate-
of
It was
pizza,
good. It was good. The mushrooms and shit like that. So you're talking about the one that you had
Let me tell you.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
who I hate? Steven Singer.
I don't know.
It's an inside.
It's an inside.
So welcome, Pizza Boys. Thank you. And welcome, Breakfast
Pizza Boys.
Breakfast Boys. I like
All right,
that, the
Poseidon,
pizza.
what's next on the
But
list?
speaking of pizza, the number 2
Oh.
thing to eat when you're high is
Pizza. And if you're going to get it from anywhere, you're either going to get it from this gentleman right there, Sapore di Napoli when it opens, or the Pizza Boys. The Pizza Boys. You got pizza choice on this podcast.
goddamn right you do. We're all about that.
I made the other day. I was I made a quick pizza dough, and basically forgot that the amount of yeast you add should be based on room temperature and season. So I put summertime amount of yeast in what would be a winter pizza dough. So
What is this? You're doing a ritual? What the fuck is this?
no,
shit?
no, no. It
I'm
just
telling you, this guy's trying to summon demons. bro.
so the dough didn't rise that much, and I ended up making a very crispy, flat bread type thing, which basically I watched a video in Naples. At nighttime, when you're walking around, you know, like the street vendors and stuff, they sell this pizza that is served to you this way. It's so thin, and that's how it was so good. I was thinking of doing this for a limited time. Literally, it's called a fazzolet, meaning a handkerchief.
Oh,
and they
fazzolet.
serve it like this. They fold it once, and they fold it twice. The pizza comes to you folded like that.
Fold it twice, shame on me.
Oh, it's like those cone pizzas that I've seen.
Kind of, but flat, like thin, and wow. And I put some anchovy paste on it, and it was fresh tomatoes. You know, Kathy, 90 pounds. She
Yeah.
destroyed. She loved.
Killed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like messing around with pizza though.
So, Poseidon, are you telling me right now that this is it, number one?
Yes.
This is
Hold on.
we agreed.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Instantly.
Instantly. Now this is very simple,
We've
It's
all
very
done
simple.
it. We've all done it.
but very effective.
Are you okay? It's not gonna be penises, all right?
You can have penis with it. You can have penis with
No,
it.
I'm joking. It's grilled cheese.
Grilled
Whoa,
cheese.
Hey.
grilled cheese, a classic if ever there was one.
Yes.
Houses have been burned down. People were so high that they left the fire on.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese. Who doesn't love a grilled cheese?
Fuck, I think I forgot my oven on.
Yeah, there you go. While you were baking a cake?
I'm joking.
I once actually set my kitchen on fire. I was making a steak, and then I was talking to a chick in the room, and I forgot. Years ago, the whole kitchen was on fire.
I have to tell you that it's coming up on the anniversary of a big moment in my life. So can we agree that during Christmas, the unofficial Christmas party with the close friends would be on the 23rd of December?
I mean, it totally depends.
Unofficial, but
yeah.
chances are,
I mean,
if
I
you
never
hang
had-
out with friends together. Anyway,
He was never invited.
Yeah, I never had close friends, so.
okay. So on December 23rd, it's got to be 1997 or 98. I went out to a Christmas party with my friends, and then we went to a club. I can't even remember what club we went to. May have been the Coliseum or something. And we come back and we have munchies. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's myself, Nick Odessa, Claudio Romanelli, and we come into my house now. Everybody's sleeping. This is sisters, parents, niece, baby, just born. She's 24 years old now. She started
The baby?
Yeah,
That's an old-ass baby.
We started flipping channels, and they started watching the scrambled porn channel.
Okay.
And I started to make sausage sandwiches because it was Christmas. My mother bought. So I put the oil on, and I was gonna deep fry, make some sausage and peppers. Drunk at 4 a.m. So I leave it. Baby starts crying. I run upstairs. As I'm coming back downstairs, I see the living room light up like a Christmas tree because the oil caught fire. My friend ran to the kitchen, grabbed the first thing he could find, which was milk because we wanted chocolate milk, and he threw the milk all over the fire. The kitchen black now. It went out the shiny kitchen paint, like the oil.
Yeah.
Okay, black. So now we're like, shit, we have to start cleaning. So now we get my friend is standing on my mother's kitchen counter, wiping the ceiling, and my mother and my sister come down in their pajamas, staring at us. They're like, hey.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
yeah, my mother's to this day. You ruined Christmas. Next day we have people. You're in a fucking mess.
Yeah, you did. You're the Grinch.
Yeah, that was fun. I'll never forget that. And I guarantee you those two fucks will also never forget that. And
course.
by the way, as soon as the fire happened and it was black, my friend, without missing a beat, let's get out of here.
Your own house.
Like a cartoon.
Once we got we were going to 222s. Remember the arcade?
No, where's that?
222s was on Levesque and Laval. It was
No, when I was young, I wouldn't go to Laval. The only arcade I remember when I was young, well, there was one in St. Catherine, but I remember, I don't know if you knew this, the one at Place Alex Neon. That was my first
There was
arcade.
a mini arcade there, yeah.
Yeah, it was actually pretty big. That's where I first played Ninja Turtles, the arcade
Crazy.
game. That's where I played
There
pinball.
was another one on Guang near La Chapelle, near Yogi Bear.
Yes. You mean on the side of Saint Laurent, like our side here in Montreal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was one there. But so we went to 222s in LaSalle. And I think Alfred Cumin from New York was there and Steve Bernardi. And we were driving. We were so ripped. I went over. It was in a parking lot, like Angrignon, okay? I went over the median in the middle of the fucking parking lot and destroyed the differential of my then Jeep Cherokee. But we played video games first before we called the tow truck.
That's funny. It's not gonna go anywhere, right? So
Yeah.
might as
Smart
well.
move.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Terrible.
Oh, and speaking about the grilled cheese, you want to add a bit of extra
He mentioned this, yeah.
to it? Fucking garlic butter when you fry it.
The Lactantia one. Really?
Simple, bro, but fucking.
Garlic butter's all right, but sometimes it's too
Phenomenal.
much. Like, you ever go to...
No, but you grill it like that.
I know, but you go to Arahova at 3 a.m, you have a souvlaki, the next morning your room stinks. You know, like sometimes they just go overload with the garlic. I find.
Yeah.
Like even, and it doesn't have to be Greek. So you go to Bustan or something, that garlic potato paste. It's like, guys, what are you, fucking vampire hunters?
To give the vampires away.
But a classic grilled cheese is butter in the pan,
Yeah.
white bread, Wonder Bread, and then Kraft singles. And then you want to be fancy, you add different,
You had some. What are those leaves called?
What?
tobacco.
Are you talking about oregano?
What
No.
are those leaves called? What, basil?
Basil. There you go. You just
Okay.
go.
But if you got to put basil in
If you
a
wanna
grilled
be
cheese, you
fancy.
might as well just make a pizza. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying
Bro, you throw in a steak?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Some lobster?
Yeah. No, you got to keep it, if anything, put
obviously.
Saganaki cheese. Put that cheese. See, that's what,
I
or
didn't think about that.
provolone or different
I didn't
types
think
of
about
cheeses,
that.
different types of breads, but always keep it in the family of a grilled cheese.
You like provolone? I
Can't
like
make a-
provolone.
I like
Yeah,
provolone,
provolone.
yeah.
I like it with mortadella. They're
Fuck, I'm getting hungry now.
you know what cheese is also great? Gouda.
Gouda's good.
Gouda's good. Havarti I like.
In the States, if every dépanneur is like a deli, a lot of them, right? So they make sandwiches and all.
In the States, they don't have any
in New
depeners.
York, I mean, in the bodegas.
Do you mean
I
the
can-
bodegas or the corner
well,
store?
the
I can
bodegas
attest
and
to
the
this.
newsstands, they're a bit different. The delis.
Yeah, they're
but
all
anyway,
different.
they're called delis. But bodega is usually one higher up in maybe the Dominican part where you'll see, it's not uncommon to see a cat walk through the dépanneur.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a bodega. Or sometimes it's a deli where it's called United We Stand, and 5 Arabs working there. How are you, America? They use Munster cheese, which doesn't work here. But Munster cheese is as common as cheddar, Monterey Jack, whatever, Swiss, Munster. Lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and they chop up your tuna for your with on the wax paper with the knife. I'm from Palestine. He told me, I remember.
Remember last time I went to do a Comio show? It was when me and Bob Kelly were on.
I trust his opinion on food.
Yeah, no, but it was the hotel that they had put me. Well, actually, that we had decided to stay at. Right downstairs, there was a Cuban. It was like it was 24 hours almost, and it was a deli slash
Bodega type. Yeah, but yeah.
It was clean. It was nice inside.
Were they blasting the Spanish music?
It was Spanish music, but you could choose. You could buy regular groceries or the deli. So I went to the deli to buy food. Delicious.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? It's because there is I don't know about now, but there's so much turnover and foot traffic that the stuff has to be fresh.
Yeah.
That big thing of turkey wasn't even there yesterday. They finish it in the day. That's how much they do it. So that's why that, and you have it in the "It's been a pleasure to serve you" coffee cup. You know that New York coffee cup with the Greek writing?
Yeah. That's everyone's favorite cup.
That cup, Massimo told, and he's right. You have Starbucks, $3.99 latte or whatever, and that New York coffee cup is always $1. It's always been $1, and it always will be $1. And it's just as good because the coffee is fresh. The guy, he's in his little cart. You see them pulling their cart, and yeah.
You know, though, I found out those carts or like those food stands in New York are like $6,000 a month.
But also
rent.
depends where.
Jesus.
If you're,
Like
you
in
know, the
Manhattan.
one
Manhattan.
outside, like there are different spots, and
Yeah,
the
of
spot
course.
is where it's kind of like the taxi medallion. That's why so many taxi drivers, they work their whole life to buy a medallion and they killed themselves because of fucking Uber.
Yeah.
The right to sell the coffee outside City Hall, for example, that costs more than the one, you know, on Jean Talon and Papineau.
Because they know
The
that
spot.
is the spot. It's gonna make you fucking
Millions. There's a fucker.
millions. You're gonna be working like a dog, but you gonna have the millions.
That's my version of that would be in Guy Concordia Metro. There's a pizza guy.
Oh yeah, that asshole.
That is a
Oh yeah, that's how he knows
that
them.
guy.
We have a
makes
rivalry, bro.
No,
'cause
I'm just
I don't
saying.
like his pizza. It's
whatever.
garbage.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't care as long as
I
it's
know.
hot, fresh. Students are gonna eat it. That's a
Yeah,
spot.
that's true.
The spot, the location, the land
It's primo.
is more expensive than the value of the pizza.
Yeah.
Because it's. But now I don't know what's happening with him because a lot of classes seem to be virtual, and I wonder if the
yeah,
future.
Well, those guys, dude, most of those guys are fucked.
Like, what's the future hold now? How about
Sadness.
those places on St. Catherine that are still paying St. Catherine prices? rent.
I think they had to work out some kind of deal.
Well, I know that now there's no parking
you
meters.
don't-
For the
here-
next
here-
month, there's no parking meters downtown. Parking is free.
Here's what pisses me off about this situation, right? They close down the restaurants, the bars is that can't make money. Where you go to the fucking mall, bro. Rockland. I drive by Rockland every fucking day. Okay?
And it's full.
It is packed. They had to put
How
cops
about
to
the fu-
direct
is the-
traffic.
Is the food court open?
Yes, but you can't sit at it
Where do you eat? Walking.
as you're walking
Now-
or outside in the parking lot.
There was a comedian on Anthony's show a couple of weeks ago. I forgot his name. Black dude. He was very smart. And he said, where we don't have as much money as we used to have, but we have been conductors of money. The amount of money that's gone
you told me
through
about
us
this. You told me about
has been
this.
more now than ever before. So we're just spending, but we don't have as much. But more money has passing through us like a copper wire. We are conductors. It was so, light bulb went off literally in my head.
Because also everyone's sitting around doing fuck all, so they're like,
people are spending more than ever. What were the black? He's laughing. Are people writing shit on the fucking? No.
No.
What is the?
I was looking at my first ever appearance on the
Oh, cool.
Artie and Anthony show.
Oh, you were on Artie and Anthony.
Yeah, the first time we went down, and Artie was he had problems. He didn't show.
Did you hear him on Nick DiPaolo's show?
No. What did he say?
He sounds great.
Yeah,
he sounds
good, though.
great, but so he's been sober. What he's been doing is actually really, really, really following the 12 steps in the program, and his life has since evolved in that world a bit. He's been getting into, like friendships with a lot of other people, and
He's living a positive life, is what you're
doing
saying.
things that he never would have done before, I guess, just following the rules. So he sounds good. He sounds different. I can't.
Well, he had the surgery on his face, no, on his nose and stuff.
I'm not sure. Oh, maybe, but I can't explain it. It's a good change, and I fucking stay sober. I love the guy. I can't explain it. It's just different. He sounded different.
Good different, though.
Good different.
Okay,
Well,
that's
fucking as long as his heart's beating.
Yeah, exactly.
But so you were laughing at your picture. So who was on? It was you and Anthony and, and Mike.
The first time was me and Mike went down to announce 2 drink minimum.
And this is me in the car now.
Oh, that was
around
when you
Albany.
freaked out, yeah.
Somewhere around Albany.
oh yeah.
Because he used to listen. He
Because
was
I
a
listened for
subscriber
the drive.
to the Artie and Anthony show, and then he started losing his mind. He's like, Pantelis. He's like, I know a Pantelis.
There's only one.
Yeah.
That was so funny because I'd heard Mike before. Mike was on, I think, talking about Jeremy maybe a year before or something like that. But I remember Mike was on Artie's podcast.
Yeah.
At Just for Laughs 2 years before.
Yeah.
When Artie came to the
before,
restaurant when he was part of the Nasty Show.
Yeah, he did his podcast.
And it was JB Smoove, Mike Ward, Artie, and somebody else. I forgot who. But that was a funny episode too. I remember they asked Mike how much money he made, and he said, "I made 70 grand or something." And it's like, that's good money. And JB's, I do that in a night. How much money he made? That was funny. Yeah.
God damn.
Fucking what's his name? The fat guy that died. He was there. He was
Ralphie May.
Ralphie May. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a good year. Good. What's happening? Is there
I like learning information. I like listening to, I don't know, just
Yeah, like he gets some like first-hand history lessons.
yeah, basically. Because there's so much that is blank. Now
I
I'm
remember
trying
listening to going to Just for Laughs. Fucking finally, Opie and Anthony are coming, and I fucking go, and it's the beginning of what became Opie and Jim, because Anthony just got. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, it was right when he had
yeah,
gotten
there's
fired.
Club
Yeah.
Soda. Kenny was there. I was all I fucking it was good. There was some good guests, but it was basically Anthony just got fucked a week before.
It's crazy.
And a
how
couple of
that
years
shit
before
happened.
they went, but I didn't go see them. And I remember Anthony lost his pants at the Casino de Montreal. Yeah, Anthony wouldn't stick around for the parties. We're just getting the fucking car, go right to the casino.
Yeah, like playing the cards.
Yeah.
That's probably when he met Mike, I guess.
It's fucked up when you think about it, because like I remember how pissed I was when nobody backed him and he had gotten fired. And then if I think about it, had he not gotten fired, I would have never been on his network. I would have never had a show on his network.
He thanks it.
That's crazy.
How weird is that?
That is
As
weird.
soon as it happened, it looked like shit. Things are bad.
Yeah.
But it goes to show how.
But it's crazy because if you like
Yeah.
that person, that Pantelis at that moment in time was like, what the fuck? This is some bullshit. But that moment there led to me being on his net. It's fucking weird. Like the universe is so weird.
Well, you have to really thank Anthony's racism.
Well, in this case, if you remember the tweets and everything, because I remember them.
The savage. He called her a savage.
Yeah, yeah.
And for some reason,
'Cause
savage
she was
became.
hitting him, yeah.
But, yeah.
Hold on. Somebody was hitting Anthony?
Yeah, that's how he got. So basically, what happened was he got fired from SiriusXM because he just like Michel Grenier, he developed a hobby for taking pictures. He bought like a real good camera. and stuff.
Okay.
So it was like the middle of the night. It was like
It was probably
6
smashed. It was one of those nights where he recorded and stayed in the city rather than go
Yeah.
back to Long Island. So he's walking through Times Square.
And he's taking pictures, buildings, all that, whatever. He's taking a picture, and there's this chick, like I guess she was a hooker. She was walking over. She's like, "Don't take photos of me, or whatever." He's like, "I'm not taking photos of you. I'm taking of all the buildings." Like before he even got here, he was like, "I'm nothing to do with you." And she starts attacking him. She starts yelling at him. Even by the way, he's packing heat right now.
Yeah, Anthony is allowed to carry a gun.
To carry a gun. Never pulled it out.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck? And then as he's getting attacked, there's a bunch of guys down the street. I think they were black guys too, right? That was why. And they were like, you better watch out. You better not do it. He's like, I'm not doing anything. She's the one hitting me. I'm not even. I could pull out a gun and shoot everyone. I'm not doing it. You know?
Yeah.
So, anyway, so what he did is he was so frustrated.
But was he tipsy?
He for sure, because he went and he rage tweeted. You know when you tweet without thinking because he was pissed.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck, And he showed a picture. He's like, this chick, she fucking attacked me. Bunch of savages in this town. Nobody. So then they're like, whoa, are you calling black people savages?
That was it. And that was when he got
canceled. The photo of the girl
canceled.
was black.
That was him getting canceled.
And he's like, no, I'm talking about the people that attacked me were savages. And like, well, the picture you show was a black boy. And it just started this whole thing,
But up till that moment, it had been 6 months to a year that Anthony on the show would always talk about, well, the basement studio's coming along.
Yeah.
He just was starting to build one just in case or just as a hobby without realizing that he was going to be transferred there permanently.
Yeah.
But you always record something to post. Like, have you ever seen Dave, when Dave recorded the guy on the phone yelling at his girlfriend, telling her, because you pussy stink. Your pussy. It was fucking hilarious.
So anyways, all that happened. So when he got fired, nobody could, Jim couldn't do anything. The only person that had power at the time was Opie.
And Anthony, to this day, is not mad at Jimmy because he knew Jimmy was just looking for a paycheck.
Yeah,
to
no, he
protect
didn't.
his
But
job.
nobody.
But
has
if
anything against
anybody
him.
could have stood up,
It was Opie.
it was Opie saying, I'm not going to go on unless my partner's not there.
if the whole show is canceled,
Opie shut his mouth, and the rest is history.
Yeah. So anyway, so then he started doing stuff from his basement, and the Legion of Skanks had even started in his basement. That's where they started first recording. So there's a lot of history. Like, remember
There would be people in his house, and he wouldn't even know who they were.
Yeah, remember we were at his house when we were doing the karaoke?
Yeah,
I told you in the basement, I was showing you, like, because there was the stickers, I think there was sticker Legion of Skanks. And I go, without you knowing it, like, there's history here in terms of podcasting. The live from the compound, all that. There's history in terms of podcasting history connected to this place. But it was hard for you to get. So now I'm giving you a bit more context.
Yeah.
And Opie, for a second, was the winner. But Opie really wanted to... I don't even think he wanted to do Opie and Jim. He wanted the Opie show.
He wanted the
which
Opie show where he thought he could go head-to-head with Howard.
And then he did the Opie show in the afternoons, and it was boring. And then he filmed Roland shitting, and it was over.
That was what did him in, yeah.
And they offered him, because they knew for business that it was good. They reached out to Opie and said, come and join Anthony. And I think Opie refused, right?
He refused. Yeah, they could have started their own network instead of Compound. It could have been something else. And it could have been even better because then everybody would have been under one roof. Who knows? The money would have been good. You could have got maybe Jim, Sam, like who the fuck knows? You could have started your own thing. You didn't want to.
Yeah. And then Opie went with our friend who passed away.
Carl Ruiz.
Yeah. He's a good guy too.
Carl Ruiz is a very good guy, yeah.
I think the doors, I don't know. Never say never, huh? You might see Opie and Anthony together again. You never know.
I said that to Anthony. He says, no fucking way.
Yeah, I know, but never say never.
I had said that to Carl Ruiz, and he's like, you.
Sean Connery.
You're wishful thinking. It's just you saying this.
Sean Connery's last movie of James Bond was Never Say Never Again. Just when he thought he wasn't going to play James Bond again, he came back and did it. So you never know.
Yeah.
Like the Ultimate Warrior coming back to WWE.
Yeah, but you know what? That would be a crazy.
I gotta go back, bro.
What?
I gotta go back, like not back in time, literally. Like I gotta go back and look at all kinds of shit I've missed.
Yeah, dude, you've missed a lot of look Howard Stern. Opie
There's
and
so
Anthony.
many great moments
So
on
many
YouTube
great moments,
of Patrice O'Neal with the taken Liam Neeson soy sauce hair.
Bro.
Patrice was great. Early Bill Burr.
You never got to enjoy Patrice O'Neal,
Yeah,
bro.
as an icon, he was fucking great.
Yeah, would make me tear. Like he'll make everybody tear. The stuff that he would say, the way he would say it. Because basically he could take something. You know how I like to oversimplify stuff on stage to make it funny? He would do that 10 times over. He would dissect something and he would make you change your mind
Them talking
on
about
something that you believe in.
Jim Norton.
Convince you to change your mind.
Jim Norton convincing Patrice that Face Off with John Travolta is a shit movie. That was a great moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go back, man.
Good moments in podcasting. Well, in radio in this.
On radio at the time.
I watched Private Parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had never
What
seen
a
it. I was
fun
I've never
jealous.
seen it, but I told him that
Said,
just
how-
take a lot of it with a grain of salt, though.
Yeah,
Howard Stern
no,
made
I
one
got it.
movie. Obviously, he was behind the movie, so he made him look like a saint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But to give you the idea of what he had to go through, that was it was a fun movie.
It was a fun movie, though.
Yeah, it was a
Pig-
fun
pig
movie.
vomit.
I laughed at a lot of moments.
And I told him, "Did you notice Carmela Soprano as an extra?" And he's like, "No,
No, I didn't notice her.
she was an extra." Fuck.
I was too focused on what was gonna happen with the chick on the subwoofer. That was that moment, I think. Or was it the moment when
No, the girl on the subwoofer where
it was
Howard,
before? No, it was when he was on the floor and the naked chick on top of him. Yeah.
Hop Along Howie. But Hop Along Howie did exist, where he had a job as a fucking country radio station. He's like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah.
And then he tells his wife, Atlas, I'm just going to go for it and say what I want and not care. Like you do.
Yeah.
Well, Poseidon had these epiphanies recently where he's like, you know what? I'm going to double down on podcasting. But you do need to do a bit of a history, like it is.
Yeah, I have to take a history lesson. It's ridiculous. Here's the thing: 2020 has been a year of.
That's like when you were renting cars. If you didn't really know what a hatchback is, what a sedan is, it would be weird.
I've realized this. 2020 has been the year for me where I do a lot of self-reflecting.
Good.
A lot. I never had the chance.
Well, because you were too busy seeing other people. Now we're self-isolating, so it's good.
Yeah, which I think it's a good thing. I think it's a very good thing. It's I read that book we spoke about.
I think you're super tough, bro. If I had to look at your reflection all the time, I go,
like I'm a beautiful boy. I'm a beautiful boy, guys.
fucking voice too. Boy, guys, what's up, guys?
I never. No, I can't do it. Fuck it.
So much came out of that. I'm going back to Anthony in Times Square. So much came out of that. Rogan. Amazing.
Yeah. So you have no
I
idea.
have a big history lesson. I have homework to do. I've noticed
I think
this.
the first guy to podcast had to be Kevin Smith, right?
Like the Smodcast and that stuff.
Was it Kevin Smith?
I don't know. No, the first podcast wasn't him. The first podcast guy, I've seen interviews with him. But Kevin Smith was one of the early ones. The Smodcast was early. Rogan was early because they started at least minimum 2008. Because I started early, quote unquote, and I started in 2010, way after them. 2 years. And that was considered early. Nobody was really into podcasts.
Now, Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman have Hollywood Babylon, which I listen to, but they haven't done any new episodes because they need a crowd.
Yeah.
And they've done some drive-in shows, but what they've been doing is replacing their regular show with caped commentaries where they just talk about Batman. But otherwise, their show, Hollywood
Babylon.
It's a good show. Ralph.
A lot of good shows, man, out there. A lot of good. I can't wait to, dude. I was telling him, I'm getting sick and tired. I can't wait till live shows come back.
Oh yeah,
I want to do stand up. I want to do 2-drink minimum back at the Bordel.
When are you? Okay, what's gonna happen? When are you allowed 100 people in a room again?
Oh, what are you asking me for? They haven't decided. They're even thinking about. They were talking about canceling Christmas yesterday.
That's nuts,
about
bro.
this,
This is pissing me off a lot. By the way.
Okay, it's safe to say it's gonna do a year.
It looks like.
Yeah.
By March, are people allowed to be in a room?
It looks like no.
I doubt it.
What about the border?
What about the border?
When is that shit gonna open?
Well, I mean, you could fly to the States, you just can't drive there.
No, but to a tourist. Has to be essential only, right?
No. You could be a tourist, but you have to fly there.
Yeah, and then when you come back,
You have to
You have 14
isolate.
days.
Yeah.
yeah. So stupid.
So what about the comedy festival next year?
Well, I don't know. You're asking the wrong people. We're not fortunate.
No. Nobody knows at this point, bro.
What about the vaccine, Moderna?
A lot of these companies have vaccines. I don't know if it's going to do dick for changing the rules. Also, everybody has to agree to get it, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to get that shit.
I don't want to get that shit either, bro.
I'm not sure if our or your age group is the one that matters. Though.
We are not.
In Canada.
Statistically, yeah, you go ahead and tell them what you know.
In Canada, from COVID-19, people who weren't in old folks' homes, okay, just those people, only 170 died. Out of the 11,000 something that died from COVID-19.
Almost
But the
12,000.
Almost 12,000.
The planet stopped, and the economy was destroyed.
Yeah.
Because of 170 people.
No, he's just talking about this country.
Okay,
Just Canada. Let's just take just to simplify it, let's just take Canada.
And for the record, in case people are now freaking out and getting mad at him, this is what CTV News said.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
imagine
not
if the
making it up.
Nielsen ratings
this
were
is
this
on
serious.
But this is on CTV.
You know what?
For the record, this was on CTV. I know
It
what
was
he's
on
referring to.
Bell
CTV, but
Media.
even if people get mad, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's real.
Yeah, there's about 12,000 people that died in Canada, and CTV News said that 99.7% of them were in old folks' home, they said.
Yeah.
So then some people start asking questions like, wait, are you saying that less than 200 people that weren't homes died?
Nielsen rating statistics.
And on Google, you can no longer find the death toll of the flu season from the past years.
Oh, they took that out? Why?
I can't find the official number. I keep checking multiple. I cannot find a website that tells
Spend
me.
your time researching old stuff that you said you should have watched before.
Yeah, look, obviously.
Yeah, but fuck this shit. It's just depressing for no reason.
Yeah, no, obviously. I do that kind of research right before my podcast on Saturday.
What did
What's up?
What did what?
You had a brain freeze.
No, I'm
You're
thinking about
buffering.
what Ike and these guys are saying. Alex
David.
Jones and what are they saying about it?
Alex
about
Jones,
you?
I
That's
haven't
really
asked him.
the
I'll ask
secret.
him.
The secret of that's right. The who's benefiting from all this? Amazon? Are they the real like?
No, Amazon's not benefiting.
At
from
the
this.
Fauci, he's making money because he's going to make money off of the
No,
pill.
I mean those people that have investments in those. Okay, everyone who has investments in those are going to make money, but that's not what's really.
But is the
control.
real intention to save people from dying, or was it somehow some other fucking?
If the real intention was to save people from dying, you wouldn't send sick people into old folks' homes like in New York, where the people at risk were the people in those homes that didn't have the disease, and then mass kill people.
Is it to destroy real estate? Is it to spread out real estate? Is it to?
I can't tell you because I haven't spoken with anyone that made these decisions. What it looks like to any person that's using their brain, that's the only. When you look at everything that's happening, that's the only explanation. Because it's either that or we're in a comic book and they're just super villains.
Follow the money, but basically,
if you follow the money, it looks like it's just a
it's showing
land grab.
that-
It's true. That's the rule. Follow the money. Always
Broadway-
follow the money.
Yeah.
Follow the paper trail.
Yeah.
Broadway as a real estate zip code is useless now. That's what it did.
It's fucking crazy.
You could be in Laval, in a field, and do a podcast kind of thing, or do your meetings or Zoom, or is that it? Is that the reason? Is that what we're doing? I
I
don't.
have no idea, dude.
I don't know, man.
I don't
Honestly, I don't know what the end game is to all this bullshit, but
All I know is that the COVID-19 is a real thing.
yeah, 100%.
To get
It
back to what you were
exists.
saying, I'm dying to perform to.
Yeah.
Like the crowd, feeling the crowd. Remember when we went to what is it, Moretti recently?
What the fuck is that?
Recently, in the last couple of months.
I don't know what Moretti is.
You it was a comedy once a week, a comedy room from Sid.
Are you talking about at the Sun Life building?
Yeah. How long ago was that?
Yeah, it's not Moretti. What the fuck?
That's
is
not
that?
Moretti. That's Peroni.
I'm
Peroni.
sorry, but they're two different beers, bro. Fucking Moretti and
Oh, I don't
Peroni
know.
are the Italian beers. I'm
Oh, I
sorry.
don't know.
I don't know that.
Peroni, I'm sorry. So how long? Yeah, just that. Something as simple as that. It felt good.
It was fun. Yeah.
It was just
I thought Peroni was just a shorter version of pepperoni, bro.
I mean, could have been.
I like when he's laughing at himself.
Yeah.
I think I'm the funniest person to myself.
I'd have to-
Unfortunately,
I'd have
for
to-
everyone else.
I'd have to agree.
So you hang around with legitimate comics and you think that you're the funniest person you know?
To me.
The balls on this kid.
He turns his nose up when Mike Ward has a quick rebuttal, a quick joke. He goes,
I keep a straight face saying that.
you ever meet Anthony Cumia again? You say, I'm funnier.
Ah,
Say, Anthony, you, this Malachias.
Oh,
here."
look, no, it's a joke at the end of the day.
I know it is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this episode of...
You're looking at me and saying, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, because you're both men and women.
what he means is you could have been looking at the camera, dick sweet.
Like this. Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, you do it.
No, you do. It's your show.
Okay. It's our show. You do it.
No.
Are you shy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're shy.
I would do it, but I don't have the plug.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this episode
The
of
way he turned in.
The Intellectuals. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been a nice show, nice and mellow show.
Why are you saying you're gay?
Don't forget, Mondays, 2 drink minimum, 8 p.m. live, and then Wednesday and Friday mornings, 10 a.m. the morning show. Saturday in bed with Poseidon, and Sunday Pantelis live. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Thank you.
What movie are you watching? You guys doing the movie night?
It's a surprise.